There we are.
On race day, things get pretty hectic. And for race director Tony Schiller, today is no different.
Other than this zone right here, you still want them to be able to flow through in the middle?
You could have this wide open.
But for Tony,
This goes on the back of the medal.
the volunteers, and the 400-plus racers,
Thank you.
the Miracle Kids Triathlon is no ordinary race.
Well, it's a triathlon, but kids with like cancer or they're sick, they want to do it, but they can't because they're sick and can't. So we're doing it for them.
These go on next, these go on next, this goes on next.
While some aspects of this race are the same as any other triathlon,
Write your age and who you're running for on your calf.
some things are very different. For one, these racers have the name of a child who's being treated for cancer emblazoned on their calves.
What do you know about Joey? Anything?
He's 5 years old. He's being treated for ALL, and he likes to play soccer.
Another thing is there are no timing clocks, and every racer is number one. The reason?
To inspire kids in general to the whole idea of what does it mean to have a healthy lifestyle, and at the same time, what does it mean to be a community giver or be involved in the community.
The Miracle Kids Triathlon began several years ago after Mitch Chipokas, a 9-year-old who was dying of cancer, told his dad that he wanted to give his own savings for gifts to the other kids on his cancer ward. Today, Mitch's parents are still very involved in the race and the foundation that bears Mitch's name.
I want to talk about my number one. My number one was this little boy right here. His name is Matthew. He was my son. My son's dying wish was that he help other kids. So you kids are racing for other kids who can.
And when the race starts, it's easy to see the biggest difference in this race.
You're smiling, you're smiling.
Anyone who wants to can participate. Ranging in age from 7 to 17.
Keep swimming, guys!
Girls and boys, athletic or not, the goal of this race is to get kids interested in being active both physically and socially. Tony's motivation?
You get these kids and they'll be so inspired to race as hard as they can, and they'll just compete, and they're saying, they go home talking about having felt really good about helping other kids.
This is her second one, and we're really hoping she does well, and this is a really good cause. I think she's going to especially get a double plus out of that.
In the end, everyone gets a medal, not just for crossing the finish line, but for starting a healthy lifestyle that includes caring for others.
I'm racing for kids who can't.
Yeah.
The kids who can't do it.
Yeah.
And I can, so I do it for them.